chances are you have...
All right, guys. It's enough fun and games until you lose a tooth. All right. Welcome back to the stream that just keeps getting fucked up. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I know. I said transmission unstable. And then it just like, 20 minutes just got cut off. Oh, thanks. Well, thanks a lot, Prism. Okay. Thanks a lot, Prism. I gotta use StreamYard. I don't know how to fucking use that shit. Oh, yeah. Man, look at all that. Man, we got a lot of amido black there. Hey, there's the dirt from the plant. There's the dirt from the plant. The plant was right there, remember? Dirt from the plant. And there was a soap bar. Hang on, guys. Hang on. There was a soap bar right here. Right here, soap bar. Dirt from the plant feeding into the soap bar. There is dishes in the sink here. Yeah. Plant here. Dead plant. Now we got all this. There we go. What else we got? Yeah. Got some curly fries there, baby. Curly fries. On the microwave. Oh, there you go. You want some of them? Good question. Janie's got a gun. Welcome back. Transport. Christina. Idaho is corrupt. Oh, yeah. Tasty. Oh, of course we have White Claws. White Claws. A lot of White Claws. Good grief. Now this is upstairs. This is in the 3rd floor bedroom, right? 3rd floor area. White Claws, shit everywhere. Not as messy as the downstairs. Somebody's purse. Weird. All right. What else we got? What's that? Franzia. Okay. Got some wine. Some more White Claw box. There's the same one. Now we're opening the little clutch up there. See what's inside of it. What's in the clutch? Welcome back, Cynthia and Ellie and everybody I missed. Oh, here we go. Boy, that looks just like a white Hyundai Elantra to me, but I don't know. Oh, in fact, that is the white Hyundai Elantra. Dirty. Got a lot of dirt on it. Yep. Elantra. Now we're going inside of the Elantra. All the seats have been removed. Shit has been removed. Fucking dirty in there. Fucking dirty. A lot of dirt. Damn. Not sure what that is. What's this? Well, he did drive across country. I guess, you got to keep in mind, right? He drove across country. I just didn't get the car washed. Not sure what that is. More car. More car, more car. Alright, that's the end of that sequence. Let's check out some more. Let's check out some more photos. Alright, what do we want to look at here? We got quite a few. Let's see. 699. All right. Rocks. Now, yeah, you guys have seen this. Remember, you've seen this before. Other people have covered this. There's blood. There's blood at this. Sorry, there's blood on the steps here in the park, right? You guys seen this before. Blood on the rock. You've seen this before, or what appears to be blood. Appears to be blood. Blood on the steps. Now, is that blood? Yeah, I mean, I've been reading through the ISP documents. I'm on the part where pretty much all the classmates, his classmates and undergraduate students, they're pretty much, painting him as this socially awkward, intense. Some of the girls felt he's creepy. He would spatially trap people into conversations with him. Yeah, I've been reading through all that. Some said, well, I didn't really have a problem with him, that he was just professional and kind of straight up. Other girls had a major problem with him mansplaining. One girl got so upset, she left in the middle of class when they got into an argument about something in class, and she leaves the class, doesn't return, and then files a complaint against him. Fucking shit. I guess because she didn't like the fact that he was quote-unquote mansplaining things to her. Yeah. And these are PhD college students. PhD, you got to have, I would think you have to have a little bit more thick skin there. Just saying. More blood. Now, guys, is that blood? I don't know. Is that blood? It looks pretty fresh. Here we go. More of the pong table. The vents. Yes, that's been explained. I'm not going to cover the vents. I'm not duplicating. All right. Well, I am duplicating. What is that? Credit cards. Cards. More pictures of the cars outside. Stuff blocked out. Weird that things are lined up right there. That's kind of weird. Yep. Receipts. All right. Is that it for that? No, that ain't. Is that it for that? Okay, all right. Here we go. Oh, this is more of his apartment. This is his apartment. We've already looked at a lot of these. This is his apartment. We already looked at a lot of those. What else we got? More of his fucking apartment. More of his apartment. Yes, pots and pans, very minimalist. There's not a lot in the apartment. Of course, I didn't find any evidence in the apartment, right? We already know that. More of the apartment. Yep, we already been through that. A lot of apartment crap. We got some papers. Grading. grading papers or his papers. Hard-hitting evidence here. Okay. I don't know why they keep taking pictures of these. What does that say? Focus on answering the question you idiot asked. and only that. That sounds like a 87 prick. Wow. No wonder they hated him. This guy's an asshole. He gave me an 80. Oh, this one got a 95. Unless that's his. Unless that's his test. Yeah, I guess that's his shit. Man, they took a lot of pictures of his fucking papers. Wow. All right. Now what are we looking at? What is this? I don't know what the fuck. What are we looking at? Oh, door. Fucking latch on a door. Latch on the door. More latch on the door. Jeez. Scrapings on the door. What is that? I have no idea what that is. What is that? Interesting. I don't know. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing in the apartment. Huh. Got a lot of towels folded there. That's nice. Empty closet. Yeah, more of his stuff. Everything's, relatively clean. More of his stuff. I don't know, guys. Nothing here. Nothing here. Nothing here. Pictures of his bathtub. Towel. I mean, guys. There's nothing here. Absolutely nothing here. Nothing there. Bathtub. Yeah. Yep. And yep. And is that it? Trash. And that's it for that. Wow. Hard-hitting stuff. More of his apartment. Oh, yeah. More of his apartment. Nothing here. There's nothing here. Nothing here. I'm not wasting time in his apartment here. There's nothing. More of his apartment. Good grief. Again, nothing here. There's nothing here. More of his apartment. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, we got an envelope. Receipts. Safeway, Walmart. We got a myriad of books. Mass incarceration on trial. Yeah. Another paper. More papers in a book. Another paper. Hard-hitting, compelling evidence. Oh, what's this? A son leaves your home, but never your heart. He discovers his own happiness, which in turn becomes yours. Wow, guys. I'll tell you what. He must have done it. Okay, that's what I said. Oh, T-Rex photo. I love the T-Rex card, by the way. I love the T-Rex card. Oh, wait. Hang on, guys. Hang on. Speaking of T-Rex, hang on. Hang on. Hang on just a second.
Big retailers don't want you to have this.
Hang on, guys. Guys, there we go. A little tribute to Mr. T-Rex. Okay, all right. That's right. That's right. That's right. More and more of his apartment. All right. There's a black glove. That's it. One black glove. More receipts. More shit. More mail. CVS card. Marshall's. Hey, Marshall's got some. They got some good stuff sometimes. I don't know. Walmart. Ooh, what's this? Budget. Something. Box. Here's a, well, I don't know, duster. I don't know. Man, that vacuum cleaner is looking pretty mean. I'll tell you what. We better impound that. What the fuck are they doing? Got a broom. We got a broom. Oh my god. All right, yeah, enough of that shit. Oh my god. Let's see what else. Where's Dylan's fucking room? Where's Dylan's room? God, more of his fucking apartment. Oh my god. Fuck that. I'm not looking at a stupid apartment anymore. What the fuck? Alright. Now where are we at here? Okay, yeah. What is this, office at Washington State? What? Yeah, this is office at Washington State. Don't give up. They blocked out, sir. I don't know why they're blocking out these things. Could be names of professors. Could be anything. I don't know. Yeah, this is his work office at the school. Of course, you guys have already seen this. More work office. What is he? I don't like to know what that is. Take it easy. Don't give up. Kohlberger or something. Wait a minute. Guys, I saw on one of them it said, for a real good time, call 625-325-64. I think I saw that on the board. Call Jane for a real good time. Okay. Or whoever. Miss Smith. Mr. Smith. Yeah. Ooh, what is that? Wait up. Take it easy. Okay. Burger, blocked out. I don't know. It looks like a drawing of something. Like, maybe it looks like Thanksgiving turkey or something. That looks like a Thanksgiving Day turkey. You see it? Hey guys, do you see it? Do you see the Thanksgiving Day turkey here? Look. So you have, or the pig. So you have the leg, and here's the, right? And there's some carrots and stuff back here. And that's for Thanksgiving. And just take it easy though. All right, empty desk drawer. Well, that's oh, another gender, nature, and nurture. Okay. Door, Brian. Door, Brian. A lot of coffee. All right, now where are we? I don't know. Oh, we're back at the house. All right, we're back at the house. Now that we got snow on the cars, now there's a lot of snow on the cars. All right, a lot of snow on the cars there. All right, see what else. Now we're back at the house. More. Okay, we've seen that photo like 17,000 times. Back at the house. No snow on the car. Back at the house. We've seen this before. Back in the living room. Now we're back in the living room, right? Cup on the fucking sofa. Purse on the sofa. Because we're moving shit around and putting them on the sofa. God, I hope they wore gloves. Where? Now where are we? Now where are we? We're on the balcony here. All right. Great. Right. Now we're back. Now where are we? Back in the fucking... the picture's all messed up. All right. Yeah. Well, those are the new ones. Okay. Yeah, not a lot. What else we got? What else do we have? 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 All right, here are the media. Yeah, you've seen these before. Yeah, I mean, it's blocked out. Blocked out. Handprints on the window. All right. Kitchen again. Yeah. Kitchen again. Yep. Christina, that is correct. Yeah, they put tarp over the door and that's true. They're pulling the bodies out at that point. Yep. Sorry, guys, missing the chat. Welcome, everybody who I missed. Welcome, everybody who I missed. So, yep, DoorDash bag. The cup. See, the DoorDash bag was by the cup. That's moved. And the dead plant should be there somewhere. The dead plant with the dirt spilled out by the sink right there. That should be right there. That's gone. It's gone. Right? One sink. The plant was right here. That's where that dead fucking plant was, guys. Right fucking here. Here's where the soap was. With the dirt spilling out into the soap. This is totally rearranged now. Right. The bag is now over here. The bag was back here by the cup. That's where the bag was originally. So somebody's fucking around and moving shit here. And no, that's not because they're taking the fucking bodies out. Somebody is fucking altering how this scene looked here. There's no doubt about it. No fucking doubt. There's no reason for this. There's no reason to move the bag from here to here and take the dead plant, right? That's supposed to be here with dirt, right? Correct. This is, no, this is a fake plant. That's a fake plant. This little thing, this thing, are you talking about? There is a dead plant here on the counter. On the counter. Why did they we can bitch and argue all day about the ping pong scene, the beer pong, but this is totally rearranged here, guys. There's no way of getting around this. Somebody moved objects around here. And it wasn't Brian Kohlberger, okay? So, who moved it? The police? Yeah. Where's the dead plant? Where's the dirt on the counter by the sink? Where's all that shit? Why did they move this? Why did they move the bag? The bag should be right next to the bag. Let me think about this. Yeah, the bag and the drink were in separate places. They were in different fucking places. Yes, they were. Blood splots there. We've seen these before. That's supposed to be who? Who is that supposed to be? That's supposed to be Ethan, right? It's supposed to be Ethan, right? I don't know. It's supposed to be Ethan, right? You got, of course, got this here. Don't know what this is. Now, we're going to assume this was injury. I'm thinking, of course, this is injury here. Something, right? Something right there. Injury. He is tilted. If this is Ethan, he's tilted over the bed. So his head is hanging below here. His feet are hanging off the bed down here. Xana should be below it, somewhere around here. Fuck. All right, let's keep going. I know we've seen these before. Okay, let's welcome Dylan. Now, yes, we're in Dylan's room. Lots of butterflies. We've seen this before. This is blocked out. We don't know what that is. We got all the pictures here. Yeah. I wanted to see if there's anything more about Dylan, though. Anything more about Dylan's room here. This was tested for blood, right? This was tested for blood. Butterflies. Let's see. Yeah. Pictures. All right, let's see what else we got. All right, no more of that. Remember, that was how it looked really dusty in the beginning here. Cup there. Purse is not there. Knife is there. Blood. Flipped up table outside. Footprints. Blood splatter, possibly. Right, this is where we get the credit card blocked out, the rolled up $2 bill. We're cutting up some Adderall. Again of that. All right. All right. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Yeah, more shit everywhere. A lot of alcohol. Jesus Christ. Vitamins. Fucking beer can. Keystone Light. Oh, fuck hell. Fuck hell. Look, you can't be drinking that shit. Okay, you just can't. But they're poor, idiot. Yeah, but they got a nice bottle of wine, and they're drinking shit beer. Fuck. No wonder this stuff went bad. White Claws up the ass. What is it with White Claws? What is it with White Claws? Oh my God. Hey, guys, what were those drinks back in the day? Those carbonated beverages. What were they called? Were they called like Zimas or something? Zimas? Or what was the name of that carbonated alcoholic beverage? What were they called? Started with a Z. Remember those? Zimas or something? Zimas? I could be wrong. I used to drink those all the time. Zimas. I think they were called Zimas. Zimas. There we go. Yeah, Zima. Remember Zimas? Holy shit. Hang on. Yeah, Zimas. Hang on. Hang on, guys. Hey, it's an open discussion. Okay. Hang on. That's right, Zimas. Oh my God. Oh my God. Zimas. Good job dating yourself, idiot. Zimas. Yeah. Yeah. Remember, guys? Remember Zimas? Hey, do they still make them? They still make these? Remember that? 1993. Yeah, Zima. That's the original White Claw. I don't know. Wow. Probably much better than White Claws. Just saying. God, Keystone Light again. Oh, what is that? They got a fucking six-pack. What is that? Fucking hard seltzer. Got a 12. Well, I don't know. I got a bunch of that going on. Oh my God, guys. Oh my God. I don't think that's rust on the knife, guys. I don't think that's rust. I'm just saying. Doesn't look like rust to me. Yeah. See, everything here looks dusty. It looks fucking dusty here. Now, again, it could be just the lighting of the camera and the picture. But man, it looks so fucking dusty. There's more of the knife and the stains around the knife there. And of course, we got a White Claw. Yeah. Stains around the knife. Odd. Hey, well, dodging bullets. How do we know he didn't? That's the thing. How do we know he didn't do that with that knife? With that specific knife. How do we know he didn't do that? We don't. We have no idea what he was doing. Nor do the police. That's why again, he should have been immediately arrested. Okay. on suspicion of murder. Simple, plain and simple. Simple and plain. And then we sort it out down at the station. Right? Right. But there, you don't know if that's the murder weapon. You don't know. You don't know if that's the murder weapon or not. You don't know the wounds at this point. You don't know what the wounds look like specifically. So this possibly could be your murder weapon. That asshole was standing right in front of you and you didn't do anything to him. Right? The cops are not psychics, right? Right. So there's your murder weapon. As far as you know, that's your fucking murder weapon, correct? That's the only knife you see that's out in the open. And that's exposed. Correct? Correct. So, you guys know this already, right? We already know this. So the question is, why didn't they arrest him right there when he's doing the Chris Watts pose? They should have. Fucking ridiculous. Ridiculous. Well, we already know. We already fucking know why. We already know. All right, that's it for that. See what else we got. All right, hang on. Oh, okay, we got a car key. We got a key there. We got a key laying there on the fucking step. More fucking garbage here. And a fucking car key. Why do we got one lone car key sitting here on a rock? Why? What is that about? The fuck is that? Yeah. Great. Okay, good. Yeah. Okay. Right. Wonderful. Right. Wonderful. Waste of... I don't know what we're doing. Yeah, we got... Okay, nobody can come in. Except this... Well, except anybody who wants to come in, you can come in. I guess. No, I don't. More of the cars. More of the shit in the cars. More shit in the cars. It's a reflection from the window. It's a terrible picture. There's a reflection all... This is a terrible picture. What we got here? Ah, fuck. Terrible picture. Got the Jeep. Got shit in the Jeep. Just looks like a normal... I mean, that's a college student's fucking car. Shit in the car. My car probably looks just as bad. Whatever, it doesn't mean anything. This means nothing. This is meaningless. Oh, wait a minute. We do got a person there. Hang on. We got a person there hanging. Whatever that is. Sweatshirt. We do got a purse just hanging from the back of the seat. Interesting. I'm not sure why you're leaving purses in the car. I don't know. I just don't know. What is that? What is that? Another terrible picture. Another fucking terrible picture. White Chevy Cruze. Kaylee's Range Rover, of course. More pictures of the car. More pictures of the blue Honda. More of the car. Terrible picture. That's a terrible way of... Guys, you don't take pictures like... I'm sorry. Look, you're aiming the camera inside the window and you're taking a picture of your fucking camera in the window. Good grief. Stupid picture here. Dumb. More shit in the cars. We got a whatever. Okay. Great. Back of the house or back of the residence. Entry again. Bathroom. Shit on the floor. Up the steps again. Shit on the steps. Bathroom. And that's it for that. That's it for that one. Okay. Yeah. Yep. All the same. All right. All the same. Anything else? Do we got anything else? Let's see what we got here. Yeah, we got this. I'm not sure what that is. Hang on, guys. Let's see what that is. What is that? What is that? I don't know. I don't know what that is. Deck. Okay, here we go. Guess that was a dog bed, right? It was a dog bed. Weird. Anyway, shit on the dog bed. I don't know what is on the fucking dog bed. What is on the dog bed, guys? Leaves? What is that? It looks like a dog bed. I don't know what's in the dog bed. All right. There you go. More crime scene stuff. More crime scene. We're going to switch real quick to something else. Enough of the crime scene for now. Photos. We're going to switch to something else. Hang on. Yeah, I mean, there's more pictures. I know I'm probably missing quite a few, but you get the idea. Ugh. And of course, I don't think we're going to be... I don't think we're going to be any more bodies, pictures of bodies anytime soon. Not that we want to, but you got to see you got to see the positioning, though. You don't have to see the wounds, but you got to see the positioning of how they were propped. My opinion. I like to see the positioning of Kaylee and Maddie and how they were positioned. For sure. How were they positioned? No, they were not sleeping in the same bed together. Nope. All right, give me 1 second, guys. We're going to switch to something else. Yes, hey, the coffee is flowing freely today. Yes, it is. Coffee is flowing really. I think the coffee is flowing freely today, you fucking pisser. Hey, fucking pisser, why don't you go down to the local diner and pick me up some fucking fish and chips, you fucking asshole? Fish and chips, really? Yes, I like fish and chips, you fucking prick. Ugh. All right, guys. All right. Welcome back. Welcome back to the show. Yeah, it was a quick smoke break. Tara Lynn, you're right. What looks like a suitcase or something black. Fish and chips, baby. And I get to catch up on the chat. That's nice. Welcome to everybody I missed. My apologies. Dodging bullets. I ask you questions in the in the comments, and you don't answer me. So I'm like, maybe I should stop asking. Welcome, someone. I missed you. I think I missed you, Christina. I missed a lot of people. My apologies, guys. We're just going over some crime scene photos. Did some body cam in the first video that got cut off because my stupid connection timed out or something. Oh no, Christina, I know. Oh, maybe. Maybe transport. The dog was definitely removed. The dog was definitely subdued or removed and was away from the scene when this happened. The dog was not there, that is for sure. So somebody either physically, they took him. They either took him away from the house or they took him outside of the house and kept him outside of the house until everybody was done with what they were doing, and then they put him back in the house. So he either was taken away from the residence and brought back, or he was just taken outside and kept outside, subdued in some fashion. That's what happened. Murphy was not in the house when all of this went down. Murphy was not in the house. Period. That dog, again, the dog would have been bloodstained. If that dog was running around in any of those rooms, the doors were open, he definitely would have had bloodstains on him. No question he would have had bloodstains on his paws at least. Probably the bottom of his fur, where his belly is. You know, he's going to be in that room. He's going to be in Maddie's room. No fucking doubt he's going to be in that room. If he's allowed to be in that house when this is going down, he's going to be all over the place. All over the place. Going crazy. At his paws at least would have been blood. There would have been blood on his fucking paws at least. At the very least, there would have been blood on his paws. No question. And to have a clean dog, you find under the desk in Kaylee's room, you find a clean dog. That's impossible. It's impossible. Impossible. So he was not there. The dog was not there. Or you could say, well, somebody locked him in the room until things were finished. But no, then you're not hearing a dog bark outside. Okay? No. Unless it's a different dog. Which I'm thinking it could have been a different dog that people were hearing, like a service dog. Remember the neighbor, he has a service dog. That's a great point, someone. That's a great point. He didn't tell Nunez before Nunez walked up the steps. He didn't say, "Hey, by the way, yeah, there's fucking blood. There's blood everywhere." I checked Xana's pulse, and guess what? I got a handful of blood on me. Yeah. In fact, the minute I stepped in the room, the fucking carpet is soaked. I failed to mention all that. No, I'm more focused on saying, well, I don't know. They're unconscious. They're unconscious. Well, that's possible. Hey, that's possible too. Maybe there isn't that much blood. We don't know. That's possible too. Maybe We haven't seen the actual stuff, right? We haven't seen the actual the carnage. So you're right. We don't know exactly how much blood is present. That's true. We don't. Not for sure. Not for sure. We get hints of it. There's blood on the wall in one of the pictures. There's blood on the wall. Drops of blood on the wall. I don't know. Yeah. Yep. You got Dylan. Well, of course, you got Dylan, and you got at least 2 psycho frats. That's what you got. You got Bethany, and again, is she in her room the whole time this is going on? Can you believe that? Can you believe that Bethany was in her room the entire time that this happened and didn't move? Can you believe that? You have to believe that. In order for Bethany to get around this, you have to be able to say she never left her room at all. Period. Nope. Hobbit in the Hobbit hole. Hobbit in the Hobbit hole. Apparently in the Hobbit hole you can't hear anything except a firecracker. I guess nothing else you can hear except a little firecracker or some shit going off underneath your door that somehow you can see the light flash from it. I don't know. But I guess you can't hear nothing else. Fucking stupid. The whole thing is stupid. Whole thing is absolutely ridiculous. And here's another great secret that you already know. You already know this secret, okay? Everything that is verbalized to have happened after 2 a.m. and beyond is a complete and utter lie. You already know that. So anything that we hear happening from 2 a.m. beyond, right? That's not how do I put this? That's not contradicted, or that's not in the texts, right? That's not the timestamps that we already know about. Any type of story is a lie after that point. It's a lie. It's an absolute lie. That's the secret, right? You already know that. So everything that Dylan concocts from 4 a.m. on, that's a lie. That whole sequence is total lie. At 2 to 4 a.m., right? We already know what was going on to some degree in between 2 and 4 from Dylan and what she's doing, making new contacts in her phone, texting the Uber driver. We know these certain pieces. But the story from 2 and beyond, it's all a lie. So you can't trust anything that happens, especially from Dylan, because she lies in every time. Every time she tries to tell her story, there's at least there was a multitude of contradictions in each one of them. So anything beyond that, right? So 2 and beyond is a lie. 2 and beyond is a lie. 2 and beyond is a lie. You know, Dylan doesn't know what time Ethan and Xana got home. Remember, all the rest of them were there, sitting around, talking, doing whatever. But Ethan and Xana weren't home. That was 2 o'clock, right? Everything after that point is a lie. That's a lie. Everything there beyond, that's where the director calls cut. Right from that point on. Because Ethan and Xana are supposed to be home by 2 o'clock, correct? They're supposed to be there. But they're not. So where are they? Did they even make it home from their little walk that took an hour to go what? A couple blocks? Did they make it home from that walk? Or when they got home, well, guess what? Good night. Bye-bye. And then we put you in, we're going to put you in Xana's room, okay? And then we're going to wait for the other two girls to come home. That's my theory. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's my theory. Hey, are you still driving? Yep, I'm still driving. Yep. Yes, I am. I'm still driving. Good. Now I can fall back to sleep, right? Supposedly. And not order any food because I'm so hungry. No, I go back to sleep. And I don't respond anymore to the texting. Yeah, you know what that's called, guys? That's called a signal. That is called a signal, my friend. It's called a signal. So, 2 a.m. on is when the real fun starts, but everything that's verbalized is a lie because now we have Dylan in action. Dylan is in full action by 2 a.m. You know it. And her friends. And her fucking friends. Not just her. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. So, I don't know, guys. Did Ethan and Xana even make it home to the house before they were unalive? That's the question. Or when they got home, right? Of course they got home. They should have gotten home before Kaylee and Maddie. They were the first to go, and they were in that fucking room. They were in Xana's room, right? Kaylee and Maddie weren't aware of that. Yeah. So, all right, I'm gonna read this one, guys, and then maybe we'll pick it up another time here. I did want to read this one to you. This is now I skipped. I'm on one. I got to 116. All right, 116. But this is about a 21-year-old Asian male. Now this is him buying K-bar knives. And you guys probably have already seen this, but I just wanted to review this one with you real quick. All right? Yeah. So we contacted this person, okay, right, as residence. His residence is located in Moscow, Idaho, right? His tip, this person, he was tip 5013, identified in tip 50. Okay, regarding his his purchase of a K-bar knife. Right. The knife had not been delivered to him yet. Okay. When the other detectives and I knocked on his door, he initially did not come to the door. We knew that he was home because we had watched him walk to his door, and a neighbor across the walkway told us they observed him looking out upstairs window while we were knocking. Wow. So you got some really nosy neighbors. Okay. Ultimately, oh my God. If they're looking at you in the window upstairs, man, they're really kind of nosy. Anyway, ultimately he answered the door and asked in a very low-sounding voice, "Who are you?" Okay. Hey, are you Stanley? I don't know. We called him by his first name, idiot, and told him we needed to talk to him. He asked what we wanted to talk about. Okay. I told him we were law enforcement and asked if he was looking at us through the peephole in the door. Yeah, man, I am. Who are you? And I showed him my ISP issue badge through the peephole. And then he said, okay, if I pay you 50 cents through the slot, can you take your uniform off for me? He did not say that. Oh, my God. He said, wait, I don't see a slot in the door. Initially, his voice changed to a higher-pitched voice. The door unlocked, and he invited us in. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, boy. All right. He invited us in. Okay. We went into the living room of his apartment, where he gave us lemonade and biscuits. And he was the only person in the apartment. We asked blank if he knew why we were there. He told us he figured it out. He figured it was because of the unalivings. That's probably a good guess. He initially did not admit to ordering a K-bar knife. When asked what kinds of things he ordered recently, he told us he ordered a ski mask. Oh my God. I observed his order information on his Amazon account. He voluntarily provided me his phone and allowed me to look at his account. In his recent purchases was a ski mask and commercial grade cleaning gloves. Okay. Yeah. That's a nice combination. I'm just saying. I asked this potential suspect if he had an email address, and if so, did he receive email confirmation on his orders? Sure. We had been given information regarding the email used to confirm the purchase of these items and the K-bar knife. I asked highly probable suspect if I could look at his email to see if he had a confirmation email and what his email was. He provided me a different email address than the one he used to purchase the K-bar knife. Tricky. He's being tricky. Highly probable suspect, again, voluntarily gave me his phone and allowed me to look at his emails. While doing that, I clicked on his email account icon and noticed another email address, including the email address used to confirm the purchase of the K-bar knife. Hello? That email address was that. Okay. As I began to look at the emails in his inbox, blank stuttered, not studded. He stuttered. Okay, we're not studding a wall, right, or whatever. And then said, "I know why you're here." Okay. Oh my God. This is hilarious to me, guys. I don't know. Sergeant Hopkins asked this suspect to tell us why we were there. Why are we here? He told us it was because he ordered 2 K-bar knives. Okay, not one. He admitted he had purchased 2 knives from K-bar. This was consistent with the tip we received and the confirmation email I found in this person's emails. We asked him why he ordered 2 knives. I love this. He told us it was because he did not have a gun and ordered them for protection. He said he didn't feel like he was in any imminent danger. After talking for a bit, our suspect, on his own, asked if we would like to do a room inspection or something. We told him we would like to if he was okay with that. He agreed, and Sergeant Hopkins and I, Barrett, searched this person's room while I talked with him. I don't know. While talking with this person, I asked why he chose that particular knife. And he told me he saw it on the news. The killer had used a K-bar style knife and he wanted to match it. What the fuck? He wanted to match it. Why? Why? What are you talking about? After talking it through with this asshole, he said he would have a gun instead if he knew how to buy one. Yeah. Like how? What? What the fuck? Oh, Master Nature, I'm still locked up in the shed. Stanley, where are you? Oh my God. He appeared to realize it sounded unrealistic for him to buy a knife to match the killer. Oh, if they were ever going to get into a fight. Oh my God. Oh my God. Help me. I'm dying in the shed. Ashley told She tied me up, and she ran away with the gold and the spelling and the grammar and the logic and the Oh my Lord. Does this sound right to you guys? Does this sound right? He bought 2 K-bar knives because he wanted to match what the potential suspect would have. Right? And a ski mask. Okay? To match the suspect. Guys, why are you doing that? Are you out of your fucking mind? Are you out of your loving mind? Why would you do that? Think about it. Think about it. Why the fuck would you try to buy what you think to be the exact items that were used in the crime, or what you may know? I don't know. Why would you try to do that? To match something. It's so fucking it's ridiculous. Yeah, look. While talking to him, I asked why he chose that knife. He told me he saw it on the news that the killer had used a K-bar style knife and he wanted to match it. After talking it through with this weirdo, he said he would buy a gun. He doesn't know how to buy a gun. Well, he's 19. He doesn't know how to buy a gun, but he can buy fucking knives. What? He appeared to realize, sorry guys, whoop, calendar. He appeared to realize it sounded totally ridiculous and psychotic for him to buy a knife to match the killer if they were ever to get into a fight. What the fuck? Now, is this pure psychosis? Like, you would never think that. You would never think this. Fucking ridiculous. Okay, so our highly probable suspect told us he did not know any of the victims, sure, of the murder that had occurred. Oh, okay, sure. He voluntarily he gave it DNA. All right. I seized the swabs and placed them in a paper envelope. Nothing of note other than the ski mask, okay, and commercial grade cleaning gloves. Oh yeah, forgot about them, right? That's another thing we buy to try to match the killer. Fucking bizarre. Hey, now let me see. Nothing of note other than the ski mask and commercial grade cleaning gloves were found in the apartment. That's because the knives weren't there yet. Nothing else was seized other than the DNA sample. Okay. So what I'm reading this as, they did not take the ski mask and they did not take the commercial grade cleaning gloves. Right? They didn't take those items. No. They said nothing else was found. But they didn't take these items. Because they say here, nothing else was seized other than the DNA sample. Correct? Correct. They found these items, yes, but they didn't fucking seize them. Right. I transported the DNA sample down to the Moscow Police Department where it was booked into evidence. End of fucking report. Now, guys, why would you not take the ski mask and the gloves? Why? What the fuck? I mean, I don't know. Why? You have a tip. You are following up on a tip, correct? And you find exactly what the tip is telling you. Correct? The tip is accurate. Okay? And you're not taking this stuff? Unless I'm reading this fucking thing completely wrong, they are saying the only thing they took from him was his DNA and not these items. And then you ask yourself, okay, well then are they going to intercept those knives? They may not be the murder weapons, but these may be the replacements. These are the replacement items that they attached to the lone wolf. Remember, this is a cut and paste again we're seeing here, guys. This is again, to me, this is substitution. We're substituting parts of the real story onto the lone wolf. This is exactly what you're looking for. This is exactly the person. This is the exact kind of person you're looking for. Unfucking believable. All right, guys, we're going to leave it right there. I love you all. Think about it. Think about this. It's insanity. This is insanity. It's insanity. All right, guys, I love you all. Be back here later. And I hope you're having a beautiful day off. If you have a day off, I hope it's beautiful. And whatever. If you don't, I hope it's going good for you guys. Okay, I'll talk to you a little later. Love you, babies. Love you, babies. Love you, babies. We're going to go out with this. We're going to go out with this. We're going to go out with this one, guys. Oh, yeah. Let's go out. Let's go out on a positive note. Let's go out on a positive note. Okay. Okay, I'm taking one request. Just throw a song out. Just throw a song out. Just throw one out. Yeah, true. Wednesday is the 3rd, guys. That's a good point, someone. Keep an eye on that date. Thank you. Hey, I'm sorry for everybody I missed. Thank you. Hey, before we go, what do you guys ever watch and I've never, do you ever seen the Purge or Kane's The Purge? Have you guys ever seen that? What's that about? What's that channel? I started, what do you guys know of that channel? No, not yet. Anybody ever seen that channel, the Kane's The Purge? Just wondering. Okay, I don't know. Okay, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I don't know. I got invited to do a show with him, and I'm like, okay. I can't do it right now, man. I'm sorry. Don't hurt me. I was just curious, but yeah, I don't know. Kane the Purge. Check that channel out. I don't know. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm still looking at it. The offer. Thank you very much. I'm still thinking about it. Guys, I am not ready for prime time yet. I'm just not. I am not ready for prime time. All right. Just wondering about that. Yeah, check that channel out. I don't know. All right, hang on, guys. We're gonna leave it with this, and I'll be back later on. All right, love you all, baby. Oh yeah, you got to throw a song out. You guys, you got to throw a song out. Throw a goddamn song out. All right. Whew. The Doors. Okay. Well, what about the Doors? Give me a title. Yeah, I got the Doors first, but you got to pick a song. Oh, Kane is awesome. All right, I have to consider it. I have to consider it then. I know, but what song? Ah. Ah. Hmm. You're gonna be pissed. Well, could I? No, well, no, I did ask you. I was like, well, could it be dealer's choice? But no, no. Okay, think about this case. Think about this case. What would be a fitting song for this case? Think about the Doors and think about a song that would fit this case perfectly. Wait. Someone wait, hang on. I'm not slow. Well, sometimes I am slow. That's true.
Yeah, he is. He's like really slow sometimes. Oh my God. I have to like push him around in like a, well, you know, like a stroller. He's so fucking slow.
Oh my God. Hey, MD, you're still trapped in the shed, okay?
Oh, that's right. Ashley still got me locked up.
Oh, God. I'm sorry. Eyes on the storm. Backdoor man. Nah, I'm gonna do this. Oh, God. Okay. You're gonna hate me, guys. You're gonna hate me. You're gonna hate me. You are going to hate me. You guys know, okay, you're gonna love this one. It's not a well-known song, okay, by them, but I feel like it fits this case a little. Just don't hate me, okay? Don't hate me. Don't hate me. Don't hate me. You guys are gonna hate me. You guys are gonna hate me, but it fits this case so fucking well. It does. It really fucking does. It really does.
You don't have to be a VIP.
I got the fucking Geico. Now the Geico's fucking on here. Fucking shit, hell. Pissing mine.
It's not like you run into animals.
It's like to fucking take the piss. Hang on. All right. We're gonna go out with this one. We're gonna go out with this.